Welcome to today's video, 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 explained. And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly therefore will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. The Apostle Paul wrote this verse after praying to God about a weakness or thorn in the flesh that he was struggling with. In response, God tells him that His grace is sufficient for Paul, meaning that God's grace provides everything Paul needs, even though the weakness remains. God does not always remove our struggles, but He empowers us to endure them. Paul's words remind us that God's strength is most clearly seen when we are weak. Instead of relying on our own strength or abilities, we are called to depend fully on God. When we face difficulties, whether they are physical, emotional, or spiritual, it is an opportunity to see how God can work through our weaknesses. Paul says he would rather glory in his infirmities, which means he chose to rejoice in his weaknesses, not because he enjoyed them, but because they revealed God's power in his life. When we acknowledge our need for God, His power rests on us. This is a beautiful reminder that we do not have to have it all together. Our weaknesses are not failures, they are opportunities for God's power to be shown. This verse encourages us to trust that God's grace is truly sufficient in every situation we face. Even when life feels overwhelming, His grace sustains us. It also teaches us to embrace our limitations, knowing that God's strength is made perfect in those moments. By leaning on Him, we experience His presence and power more fully. So, as you reflect on 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9, be reminded that no matter what struggles or weaknesses you face, God's grace is enough. His strength is perfected in our weakness, and when we depend on Him, we experience the fullness of His power. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share this video with others who might be encouraged by this message. Comment below with how this verse has impacted your life, and may God bless you abundantly today.